Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hope everybody had a great holiday, a great Thanksgiving. If you celebrate that, I know some other friends of mine from across the pond, I think your all's is on a different day, but I hope everyone had a good time with family or friends or whoever you chose to spend it with. And I hope everyone had a good Black Friday as well. I hope you got everything your heart desired if you went out on all that craziness, which I want no part of. But I just want to do a quick update for the short of it. For those that just don't want any of the details, I had my doctor appointments this past week, and everything's looking like it's healing like it should. So that's a good thing. I lost my train of thought. Sometimes the train just leaves the station. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy in the house here, but I have gotten to get out of the house a couple of times. Big thank you to my wife once again. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in a facility somewhere. And so, fortunately, I get to stay home during this process while I wait for everything to heal up and to be able to walk properly again. So hopefully the week before Christmas, I have my follow-ups with both the hand doctor and the foot doctor. And it's at that point that hopefully I'll get the pins out of this hand, and then I'll be able to start the process of placing weight through my right foot and start the process of walking in, with the hopes that I will be able to walk without assistance after all this, which right now is up in the air because we don't know how it's going to be with weight bearing. So we'll just have to see. But this past week, I saw the trauma team at U of L. They have discharged me from their care, even though I'm still curious to know where exactly on my rib cage have the fracture. They have not been very forthcoming in a lot of information, and that's a whole nother story. But anyway, everything seems to be healing normally. I still have a lot of pain in these areas, but unfortunately, they are getting better, and they don't bother me too much. So they discharged me from their care. I don't have to follow up with them. And then the foot doctor, that was the most interesting one. So he explained the surgery that he did. And if you all look at the x-ray that I posted not too long ago on my Facebook feed, there, if you look in the heel or the calcaneus bone, there's a hole in there. And I asked him what that was, especially since I saw there's also a hole on the side of my foot. And apparently the device he used for the surgery, for those that are squeamish, you might want to tune out right now. But he took a pin and put it all the way through my heel to the other side so he could fixate that bone, and then use another device to pull it downward so he could cut open the side of my foot and get in there to put in all these pieces of metal, both screws and nails, actually. I don't know if you call them nails, but pins maybe. But either way, it was crazy. And even crazier is the other side of this device. And I also asked him why I had stitches in my shin, and it's because the other side of that device that went through my foot started its stabilization point or fixated point was on my shin. He had taken two pins, and put them into my shin to stabilize everything during surgery, so he could pull my heel bone down, stretch it out, and get in there and put together the pieces of metal. However, even though it was an extensive surgery, apparently if I didn't go through it, everything likely would have, I mean, he said it possibly could have healed back decently enough, but he said the likelihood of me being able to do any kind of, being able to run or jog or just any kind of physical life afterwards wouldn't have amounted to anything. I wouldn't have been able to do that again. But because of all the metal he put in there, I have a better possibility now of being able to be active again after all this. So that's the hope. But anyway, I don't want to meander the point, but hope everyone's having a good holiday right now and just hold up. Thank you to everyone that sent me well wishes, those that have popped in. It's just everything. My brother for making sure we had Thanksgiving, my aunt for buying the Thanksgiving, even though she's feeling a little under the weather. But that's another story for another day. So I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, great rest of the week, and I'll update you all as I know things. So in the meantime, be good. Peace.